I'm a little paranoid now.
Stop.
What if there's more? You know, someone commented
Roaches.
that. They're like, if there's one, there's more. And I was like, okay, we also live in New York.
Somebody commented that?
Like,
yeah,
yes.
it's also the summer. We live in a New York City apartment. So
Spiders daily. We had a little hunt last night.
We can try talking to our landlord, but will they listen? Probably not.
Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome back to Unstable. Ow.
Hi.
What episode is this?
This is 23. Wait, let me check. Was Baba's going to Hooters the last one?
Yeah.
That was 21. It's 22. It's not 23. We're not Miley Cyrus 23 yet.
Our birthday.
Oh, I forgot you're 23 now. I'm used to you being the baby. Like, you always have to be a year
Karina's
below me.
the baby, though. Like, I don't understand why that's the thing when Karina's younger than me.
All right, what do you got for us today?
What do you got for us?
Because yesterday, like, I'm excited. I have good news, and you're going to love this news. So, a couple weeks ago, our friend went to an Asia trip to, like, Japan and Korea.
Do you bring something else?
No. I'm just giving some backstory because it has to go with that. But, like, I remember they...
Oh, my God. Are you taking me to Korea?
No.
How is this good news?
It's good news. Okay, so you know how, like, in Japan, like, their 7-Elevens are known, like,
I saw this.
Yes, I think I sent it to you, honestly.
No, I think I just saw it. It was like,
I definitely did send it to you, because how could I not send that to you?
I don't know, but
so
yeah,
they're bringing
the
like Japan like bought out completely the American 7-Eleven, and now they're bringing like literally like
their snacks that they
their
have
snacks,
at Japan
and like I'm telling you, like if you don't know,
are you not on the Japan side of 7-Eleven TikTok?
No, literally,
if
you don't
out there,
not the like, you have to be a foodie. I feel like
okay, that makes sense.
But like here when we go to 7-Eleven, it's like it's gas station food. You know what I mean?
I can never get
like,
anything.
Yeah, like it's not like. But in Japan,
I wouldn't be able to get
people
anything
go
either.
there for. Yes, you will. I want those like bread sandwiches with like the whipped cream and the
the fruit ones.
They have so many different. They have.
I don't think they're bringing everything. They said they weren't bringing everything. It's going to be select things that they're trying out. They're starting things.
Okay, well,
and I saw what they're bringing.
Oh,
there's only certain things I'd be able to eat, like the little
egg,
the triangle, the little triangle, the
that's
sushi
what I just
rolls.
Said. Oh, the sushi rolls. You're not a big sushi fan.
Yeah. And like certain bowls and stuff with
okay,
like meat.
Well, obviously they have to do a test run.
I know. I hope it gets better and like they bring all the stuff.
Still, I hope in the
like
snacks,
the ice.
Like
cups?
I remember our friend like he
so
sent me a picture and it literally was just a banana in a sealed bag. I mean, yeah, it's nothing that crazy, but like it's just cool, you know? Like
an actual banana?
It was an actual banana in a sealed bag in the 7-Eleven. Like I would
too amazed by these little things.
I am.
It's literally just a banana in a sealed bag.
Okay, well, I'm excited for this to happen, and I hope
cool.
they bring it to New York, but
everything dies in New York.
I feel like the 7-Elevens in New York are so trash. But all the 7-Elevens, most 7-Elevens are, and that's why like Wawa took over.
Yeah, Wawa's good. They don't need to get that in New York.
They do.
It's
dude,
too
that I get this like chocolate chip like frozen drink. It is so good.
She talks about this all the time.
I call it the crack drink.
Oh my God, you know what you should tell them? Last weekend we went to this art gallery thing that our friend invited us to, and we were sitting outside after, like, while they were closing up, and we were just sitting on these like little like the benches that they have at like some places in New York, if that makes sense. And
are you talking about how the guy touched me?
Yeah. And Brie was sitting on the thing, and I went to the bathroom real quick, and I come out.
Yeah, I was sitting outside the place, and
this. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's not, but like Jesus.
But like, of course, this happens the minute we leave her alone.
Yeah. So first, like this guy came up and asked for $1, and he was asking for money, but it was just like for food. But like he was holding a plate of like food, like someone got him food. So I was just confused.
He got food for multiple people because it was a plate of nachos and then 2 croissants on top.
Yeah.
Because he came back around after. Like
yeah. But whatever. Like no, sorry. And then like when they left, like he came to me again outside and was like, oh no, do you have $1? I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash. And then he like looks at me and like with these like innocent eyes, and like he just starts tickling my butt like as I'm sitting down. He just is like he was going like instead of like grabbing it, he was like going like this, and I grabbed his arm. I was like, no baby, no. And then he just like looked like a lost kid and then walked away. And then you guys came out. I was like, I'm sort of numb to things, so I'm like, whatever. But
No, you were nice about the situation. You could have gotten like upset. Like a lot of people would have gotten upset, but like
yeah, understandable,
doesn't-
but like I was.
and I'm not
just
saying
like,
it's
oh
wrong
my
to get
gosh.
upset, but like I feel like it doesn't always make the situation better because like you don't know how they'll react. So it's like
No,
safer
That's
bet
why
to just like
also I'm like, I'm not gonna.
no, thank you.
It
like,
also
sorry.
like could have been worse.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like just
But like
play
he
it
wasn't
nice
he wasn't like
trying to do that. No, he
scary.
was just walking around.
But speaking of scary, literally last night I went to the movies with a friend, and then when the movie was at 10:40, and so by the time it was over, and I was all the way in Lower Manhattan, so I had to go all the way back to Brooklyn at like 1 a.m. I mean, worst comes to worst, like you know, I would have gotten an Uber, but like I don't want to waste money if I don't have to. Like if you know, it's a 50-50 risky game.
It depends on like what you're doing and like your state of mind and like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how you're
I had
feeling,
my
like,
pepper spray on me,
yeah.
but like it was just funny because literally like right when I had to take a train to this bus stop because like where we live it sucks because like the train is like faster and easier and it's usually full of people, but like if you're waiting at a bus stop at like 2 a.m. like you don't as a woman like you don't really want to do that.
You're just standing out on the streets.
And yeah, so it was a 2-minute walk from the train station to the bus stop already. It's cat called people in their car opening their car door, people waving at me, and I'm like I like Jesus, I didn't even get to the bus stop yet.
I don't know what to say.
And then like but like yeah, like thankfully I had my pepper spray and everything was fine, and like there was somebody else eventually came to the bus stop and sat next to me. They didn't even look at me or talk to me as it should be.
I never feel unsafe when I'm like walking in Manhattan or like in New York generally, but like the only time it gets really sketchy is when you're on those long like industry development kind of blocks where it's just like a lot of buildings. Like those blocks, like those long blocks, and it's empty.
Yeah, when it's when it's like past midnight and it's empty, but there's people like scraggling around.
No. When you can't see a soul, Brie. When you literally cannot see a single person, that's when it's scary.
But that's what I'm saying. And then you see a couple people, and it's like scary because like, what if they do something to me because there's nobody here?
And then the thing is, I don't feel like that when I'm like in our neighborhood at night. I'll walk and
Depends.
and if it's like completely empty, I don't feel weird. I've walked and I don't feel that weird. I should, but I don't. But if I'm on that kind of like, with those like industry, like those like warehouse type buildings, that makes me sketched out.
Yeah,
I feel like any of them could open. Yes,
but
you can. Buildings
in
Manhattan. Have you seen those? I know where it is. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I like Manhattan better at night.
Really?
When I left the movie theaters, I was like, it's quiet and empty, but like it's not eerie.
Really, I get scared because I'm like, there's nowhere to run. There's some like
no, but it also
around.
depends. Sometimes
there's a lot of crackheads around because it's by.
The thing is, I'm not necessarily scared of crackheads though. Like I'm not. It depends on the situation.
Crackheads make me more nervous.
It depends. It depends. Like,
I don't pay them attention.
Like a lot of times it's just sad to see because they're just like out of their mind high. But then other times it's like when people are like cursing or like threatening, like you know, we've had a friend that had a man like pull up with a machete to his throat, like.
So I'm saying, like, crackheads shouting, like, crackheads, like, trying to talk to me in general. Like, if I'm alone, I don't want to have to talk to a crackhead. Because, like, I don't know how that conversation is going to go.
Yeah, I guess.
I could say any wrong thing and it goes left.
Yeah. I don't know. It really depends. Or, yeah, like I've seen, like, homeless people, like, with their genitals out.
Yeah. In the middle of the night because they think it's fine and it's late.
And
no one's around.
Children. And, yeah. You said you don't really feel that way in our neighborhood, but sometimes I do. And, like, literally it was kind of crazy because the other day I walked out and on our freaking stoop, there was a man literally twitching and, like, I think he was, like, low-key, like, seizing and, like, all his drugs were just laid out on, like, the stairs. And I had to, like, step on it to go to my Uber. And I
wouldn't have even walked around him. I wouldn't have even walked around him, bro. I would have just stayed inside the building. The thing
is, when I saw him through the doors before I opened the doors, I saw like a jumping movement, but I thought I scared because people hang out on the stoop all the time. That's a normal thing. We have the people on our block. They hang out outside all day.
Yeah.
Like, so I thought I scared him because I walked from inside, and so I opened the door and I was already outside, like literally face to face, like as close as we are right now. And I realized that he wasn't jumping because he was scared. He was definitely so out of his mind, and it made me sad because it's like you could literally be just some regular person, and like what if like you just took something and like somebody gave you something and you're sitting here trying it out. Like, I don't know. And that's what's like the thing. What scares me about it really is like, obviously if you're not in the right state of mind, me stepping over it, like what if I touch something of yours, of like the drugs? I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to touch it. And also too, like, what if you get mad at me because you're in the wrong state of mind? And yeah, like what if you get mad, he gets mad at me about it? Like, I don't know. And also, like, we're just small girls. That's why
I wouldn't have gone out. Like, I'm surprised you went out, bro.
Like, I was like, I didn't know until I was literally face to face. And, like, what was I going to do? Turn around, go back inside? Like, I didn't know what to do. But, like,
I feel like I would have.
Like I said, people hang around in our neighborhood all the time, chilling outside. And I saw them, like, staring at this man. I bet you they, like, went up to him because, like, they were staring, like, what's going on?
No, yeah, because everyone in this neighborhood knows everyone at this
Everyone
point.
knows everyone. It's literally like a very community. Like, these people have lived here for years.
Yeah. So they make sure they know the new people who move in. Like, everyone has asked like for our names and like tried to talk to us at some point. So
It's families.
They would definitely like not just ignore that. You know, the worst feeling is like when you know you had a dream, like you physically remember having a dream and like what it was, and then you quickly get up, check your phone just to look at the time, but then you end up going on your phone, and then you're slowly like, I was dreaming, what was my dream? But you can't remember it because you didn't like sit there after you woke up, you like quickly went on your phone, so it's like ruins it kind of.
What I hate, I know what you mean,
you know
but what I hate
it's such a feeling
even more is when I wake up from a dream and I'm like, oh, or a thought, and I'm like half asleep and I'm like thinking about, I'm like, oh, I want to remember this tomorrow or to tell you or whatever, like if it's a dream that you're in or something crazy. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to remember this tomorrow. And instead of writing it down, I tell myself that I'm going to remember it. And then I go back to sleep and I wake up. I'm like, zero clue. It's complete. Not even a hint. I'm like, why do I do that to myself? I should have just wrote it down. Yeah. Like, I don't understand. It never works, and I know it never works every time, but I still continue to do that.
I always tell myself, next time if I like do that, I'm gonna wake up, just sit there, don't look at my phone. But every time I always wake up in a panic, and I'm like, what time is it? So I rush to look at my phone, and then I get like, oh, what's this? What's this? No, I don't think in a while I haven't woken up in a panic. I wake up very frantic. Bro, on my birthday, when Karina was over, she was sleeping in my bed.
You got scared that somebody was in your bed?
I don't know what it was, but as I was falling asleep on my birthday, I like, you know when you're like falling in your sleep and like in that beginning stage and you jump up? I like jump up and I believe I screamed a bit. Like I believe I like made a sound, but she was asleep. Because I remember looking around and being like, I was like frantic. Because I was like, why? That. Because I'm falling in my sleep and I probably think I'm dying. I was freaking out. I was like, I hope she did not hear that.
No, it's actually, there's a word for that. It's a bodily thing that something happens to her body.
Oh, I don't like it.
I think you have the same thing that Kyle has, my ex. Basically, it's called like
she's always comparing us together.
Anyways, it's a sleep apnea. I think you have that. And it's also the way you snore.
No. I can't have anything else, Brie. I literally can't.
100%. And you know that if you never, like, go in for sleep apnea, like, it knocks, like, years off your life.
So, the seizures have already knocked 10 years off my life. That's what it says when I look it up. This has knocked another 10 years off my life. So, I'm basically dead. Like, what? I can't have this. Nope, don't say that. I don't have sleep apnea. You're just saying this. You're not a doctor.
I mean, obviously I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose you, but you have all the tells of it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, it's okay.
You're sick.
It's normal to, like, be concerned about having things when you never go to the doctor.
When you go to the doctor, Brie?
I don't have sleep apnea or...
You probably have other things that you don't know about, but I don't go and pick apart them. I don't have sleep apnea, guys. She's lying. Now my mom's gonna worry. You see what you're doing? She's gonna call me and be like, you have sleep apnea, Hidaya?
It's okay, mother. We'll figure it out.
What, on TikTok?
I'm gonna no. Maybe Google, Hidaya.
I think TikTok
We're
is more
still
reliable than
OGs.
Google.
No, it's not.
Sometimes, bro, like someone with sleep apnea is gonna be on TikTok telling you their exact symptoms, and then you can like map it up.
Oh,
you know
you
I'm right.
definitely map up to the symptoms.
Bro,
like
you're
that's
just
not.
saying this 'cause,
I'm
like,
saying
no,
like what we could do
no.
for it.
We don't even know if I have it.
Okay, but like let's see.
Anyway,
You'll have
I
better
don't-
sleep.
I think I sleep fine when I sleep.
You snore like crazy.
Have you heard me?
Yes.
No, you don't. I sleep so far
You
away.
know I do. Anyways.
Do you believe in right person, wrong time?
No, because if
Okay,
it was the
good.
right
I don't
person,
either.
then
I
you
don't
would
either. I
meet
thought we were
the-
just gonna debate. I was just asking.
Yeah, no, that's like so stupid.
No, because a lot of people still say that. And I'm just
There
like,
could be.
No, because the right person would have made it in the right time.
Yeah,
like, they wouldn't
yeah.
have like
But
failed
also,
in all these
actually,
little
that's
things.
actually not true. Like, this is
It
not a
is.
psychological. Like this. I mean, this is not like a fairy tale thingy. Like, if you're at a bad place in life and you meet a good person, that could ruin it.
Yeah, but then they're not gonna. It won't be like. But like, I don't think that was your person then. I think they're a great person and part of your life in some way, but like that doesn't mean that
Says
they were your
who?
person though.
That's like believing in soulmates. That's like believing in da da da. Like, it's just a belief. It's like, oh, it's like a superstition in a way.
It's
like,
not.
Like, I also don't believe there's like one person you fall in love with. I don't
No, I
believe
think
in
people
that.
can love a bunch of people. What are you talking about? I don't
Like
think
a
there's-
soulmate. Like, you know, I don't
I
believe
think they're
there's one.
soulmates, but
But I'm saying that see that whole belief system is the same thing of like right person, right time, true love, like
But
da
the
da da.
thing
It's
is,
like,
I don't believe in true love necessarily.
well, isn't that what the right person is technically speaking?
But that's why I said there's no right person, wrong time.
I just butt myself. Sorry.
What?
Like I'm.
What are you
confused.
talking
like,
about?
I brain rot.
Why would you use that word though? I don't like that word.
I don't know.
I don't like that because I was like, "What are you talking about? You physically did something to yourself just now?" I was so confused.
But okay, wait. Because right person, wrong time. I don't believe there is such thing as right person.
I don't.
And that point blank period. That's why I don't believe in it, because I don't think there is.
You don't think there's a right person for you?
I think anyone. It's not. And I think there's no. Like, do you think there's like one right person? I don't believe that.
I think there is a right person for you. I don't think you necessarily will
I don't-
always meet them.
I think there's right and wrong people that you should like
No,
surround
but I
yourself
think there
with.
is a right person for everyone. I don't think we will always meet them. Not everyone will meet them, I think.
But that's what
like,
I'm saying. It's just a belief. So it's like
But
you
it's
really
like-
don't. It's nice to believe in. It's like having faith in something. Like, I have faith that I'm gonna meet the right person. You know what I mean?
You don't think there's a right person for you, though?
I think, and I'm not like projecting it on myself, but I'm just saying like. But for example, like some people. Okay, let's talk about Carmi and the bear. In this show, the bear, he's like, he was in a relationship with a girl, and like he is not in a good headspace, and like he didn't treat her well. He like said things to her. For example, if he's like that for the rest of his life, he's never gonna have a right person because he's always in the wrong time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like there might not always be a right person, because some people in their lives, in their lifetime, they're not gonna have a person. They're not gonna marry someone because
They can't
they're
fix
in a bad
themselves.
place. So that's why it's like it's hard for me to believe like there's like a right person, because someone like that doesn't get a right person because they're not in the right. Do you know what I mean? Does
Well,
that
yeah.
make sense?
No, I get what you mean. I don't think some people aren't capable of accepting love.
Yeah.
And I think that is a quality that doesn't really ever change.
Right, because
Because they don't they can't see it. They can't see past it. There's
Right.
too much hurt and I don't think those people end up surrounding themselves with people at the end of the day. They'd rather be alone because they just can't trust people.
Right, and exactly like you
And
said about
that's
how
them.
like someone's like who's not capable of, it's not that they don't deserve it, that they're not capable of like love or
accepting
like
it.
or accepting that like a person in their life, and like saying like I feel like saying like, oh well, if it's the right person then they'll like break through that. Like I feel like that's kind of selfish because that sucks
yeah.
on them, you know
No,
what
yeah,
I
you
mean?
can't say that,
Right?
no.
Like so like it's because it's like, oh, so then they have to accept that this person who's not capable of
Oh, no, that's
receiving
not
love
valid.
right
No,
now
no,
is
no,
right.
no,
So
no,
it's like
no.
it's a confusing thing. It's
Yeah,
just like
I
realistic.
guess.
Like I do like to believe in the little things of like, oh, like you know what I
Right
mean?
person, right.
And if they were the right person, they would get through this with me. But at the end of the day, if someone is really in a bad place or a really bad person, that's not fair for anyone else to like have to deal with that unless they
yeah.
willingly want to. But then
Then
even
they
if they
can't-
willingly want to, that sucks for them because
It
they could
does.
deserve more, you know?
But like I feel like those people have accepted it. If they want to stay with it, like
Yeah.
to each their own.
That's to each their own.
To each
That's
their
right. But it's in a way it's a little bit selfish.
It's very selfish on the other person's part because it's like
Yeah.
you didn't have it in you to let this person go when you knew you couldn't give them better.
And that's why people push people away because in
Yeah.
the back of their heads they do know. I don't know. It's like life is crazy. It's just butt you.
Stop it.
I'm gonna bleep.
You have to. It's a wild word, Brie. So I relate to this heavily. If you see yourself going to the guys who tend to not spoil you or take care of you as much, or like, you know, when you see on TikTok, it's like the guy's like, oh, like here's 100, go get your nails done.
Daddy, it depends on your daddy issues, no?
No, it's not necessarily daddy issues. No, it's someone had a theory, and I think that is very accurate. It was that if you grew up like with your family struggling more, or like within an immigrant household, because you felt guilty for asking for things from your parents, because you knew that if you asked for like a certain toy or like something that you wanted, it's gonna put them in a sense where they're struggling even more. So it's like you felt guilty, you didn't want to do it, you just learned over time to just internalize it and then be like, I'll either get it for myself,
right,
or I don't need it. Like I'm just not gonna ask for it. Like I'm just not gonna ask for it if I can't get it for myself. So then when we meet guys, we go for the guys who we don't have to worry about like asking, like we don't put up those like standards and like communicate like, okay, well, like
it's all psychological.
It's all like psychological. It's like I feel so guilty. I would never literally ask anyone for money. I will never ask anyone for literally anything most of the time because like I feel guilty.
Yeah, it's hard.
People have no shame asking me for anything.
It's spoiled-ness.
Bro, it's spoiled-ness. Like I've literally had people talk to me and they'll literally no shame ask me for things. I'm like, you don't even really know me. It's kind of crazy like that. Like you feel comfortable enough to just ask people you don't know for these things. Like I would never even ask my family for these things. Right. It's kind of crazy.
Right. I mean, like you said, everyone's grown up differently, and it's like I don't know.
So
you know, speaking of like getting stuff from your parents and like spoiledness, I was literally just on the phone with a friend today, and we were just talking about families and how like some kids are like really spoiled and like for their young age, and it's like it's a lot. And then like another friend of ours has always said that they don't want kids, and like I used to give them shit for it because it's like you're gonna want kids one day, but like as like, you know, these times I'm like, oh well, they were kind of onto something. Like I understand why they don't, because one, like just imagine that, like obviously everyone's on their own financial, you know, journey, but like imagine right now, like we would not be able to take, like it's a lot. And like I love my family, I love my parents, but like, and they're doing good, they love each other, they have kids, they go on like their Disney trips, like they still like are okay, they're not struggling, they're not rich, but they're not struggling. Like I still wouldn't even want that. Like yeah, they're a happy family, but me as a parent, like I don't want kids or a family until I am financially free. Like I don't want to still have to worry about my 9-to-5 job to be able to take care of them. Like I want like more, a little bit more, so that like, you know what I mean? Like they can't stop working, you know what I mean? Because they won't be able to live or take care of their family or do the things that they do. Like that's just me, like personally, like if I'm having kids, like I literally want to make sure like they're like always okay, and I'm not, and I don't know.
I feel like that's everyone's goal, and it's sadly
it obviously doesn't always happen
unrealistic.
That way. No,
because of just like how the world is right now, and like
but also
how
people,
money works. Like,
but is it though? At the end of the day, a lot of people do though, like want kids. Like even if they have to, like even if they're not, like I've like especially like millennials too. Like even when they are working, they know they have to keep working, and like they could like make more money. Like they're like, oh well, this is time. Like I want to have kids. Like da 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 da. Like I will willingly, if I get to the age where like I need to have kids now, like I will willingly not have kids then. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I think some people
like,
just really want kids.
A lot of people
like,
really,
a lot of
and I get
girls
it.
growing
I get
up,
it.
like that's what they saw their life as. Like,
no,
I'm gonna
I
grow
get
up,
it.
I'm gonna
It's
get married,
different.
and I'm gonna have kids. Like
it's obviously just different times. Because no, yeah, we were just talking about how our generation, how it's just, and like statistics wise, like if you look about shit about our generation, like our beliefs are so different than it was like 10 years ago. Like even our own stuff has changed. Like our answers have changed from 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Like we completely flipped as like each day goes by and the world's changing, like it's
because everyone's opinions go based off the internet at this point and for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's
Everyone's opinions is based on what's going on, what someone else famous thinks about it.
Yeah.
So no one has their own valid opinion. So it freaking changes every day, and that's why the answers keep changing.
Yeah.
I bet
and God forbid you have your own opinion because like and you stand out, like then it's like shitted on.
You know how sensitive the whole world is to like
that
certain
too.
things.
Yeah.
And it's just like I wish it was.
And I get it. There's
ago.
limits and things to say, but like also not everything is that serious. You don't.
Not everyone has ill will when they're saying things. Not everyone is saying words with malice. Like not everyone is trying to be mean. Older people don't know about certain things. They don't.
Yeah.
So older people are not on their phone. So when like young people get mad at older people for
yeah, I know what you mean.
What's the word?
Mispronouncing?
No, I was gonna say like.
Oh, misgendering.
Misgendering, like when younger people get upset with like really older people like for like misgendering someone or not like getting the hint, and it's just like you have to understand like this is something that's like a completely different.
It's not that like they're ignorant and don't get it. Like it's like they genuinely like
switch.
Just don't know. Yeah, it's
their
very
life
different.
they were still alive. Like they're still alive right now. So it's like they've been alive for like what 50 years. They saw the world 40 years ago looking completely different.
Yeah.
And now over the last 10 years, everything's changing and they can't keep up.
So yeah, it's like, and it's one thing from someone like actually like discriminating,
being
or,
rude and being disrespectful, but like
that's okay. I get it.
A simple slip.
But the thing is, it's just a lot of people in this day of age, like on the internet, they're so chronically online and so like just canceled. Like, bro.
You're canceling the wrong people, first of all.
Yeah, that too. You're canceling the wrong
like,
people.
There's people who are actually being quite disrespectful to cultures and world problems that are going on.
Yeah.
Verbally online, and like their fans still rah over them.
Yeah,
like I just don't get it.
It makes no sense.
It
makes no sense at all. What inventions do you think like caused the most unhappiness versus like what inventions caused the most happiness? Because like I had like answers. I'll give you an example. I had answers of like, okay, like an invention that caused the most happiness. I'm like, okay, money. But then I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, that probably also caused the most unhappiness. Because then I thought of like the whole flip side of it, and like the same thing for technology.
Drugs.
But it also probably gave a lot of serotonin.
It's
but
like
it also
it's like the same thing. It's like for both. Like you can have like I feel like you can play devil's advocate for most things.
Yeah. So I'm like I couldn't have an answer to that, a final answer to that question. I mean, like obviously you don't need to, but like it's like in the same for I just said it, technology.
Yeah.
And like, cause like what we were just talking about, like there's so many downsides of it, but also like there's so many pros, and it's done a lot to our world. Like technology, are you kidding me?
But think about it, like everything has side effects. Everything.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing will ever like, I feel like nothing can do good without disrupting something else.
Yeah.
Especially in this world and the way that it's humans. Everything's built by humans now. So it's like we're all flawed. None of us are perfect, so how are we going to create something perfect? That's not going to have any backlash. That's not going to have any downsides. Yeah. No, like, everything is going to literally turn back and,
just
like hurt us.
What the heck?
Yeah, I can't think of a single thing. Just is just, like...
Because, like, once I think of something, I'm like...
Yeah, I can see the downside of that, or the, like, cons.
That probably caused a lot of unhappiness.
If you have any answers, comment down below.
Yeah. Or just something that we didn't mention, because, like, there's so much.
We didn't mention a lot of things, but... I can't think of anything like solid happiness.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a con.
Would you rather be everyone's second choice or no one's choice at all?
No choice at all.
Really? I'd rather be everyone's second choice.
I don't like being a second choice. That would piss me off more.
But like no one's choice at all. Like nobody cares.
I don't care to be a second choice. If I'm not the first choice, I don't want to be your choice. Then I don't really care then.
Interesting.
That's like the narcissism part of me.
Would you rather lose all your old memories or never make new ones? And really think about it, because losing all your old memories could change and do a lot, but then never making new memories, that means you're okay with just keeping what you have, and there's good and bad, but like it's all of it. It's your memories. It's you.
I'd rather make new memories.
I'd rather do that too.
I could let go of those memories. To be honest, like there's a lot more bad than the good. So I'd rather let go of it.
Yeah, I think about that too.
Yeah.
And then, but I also think about like,
because we're too young to not make more memories.
Yeah,
that's like
we're
crazy.
too young to do that.
That's crazy.
I also think about it if I'm losing all my old memories.
I'm already basically.
Then if I lost it, then I won't be able to reminisce about it because I don't remember it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a cheat.
And it's like
answer.
I also like basically we're basically forgetting them half the time anyway. There's so many things I don't remember.
No, literally, I asked Kayla this question. She goes, "Girl, you said that you called me the other day. I don't even remember you calling me and talking to you." And I was like, and I tried to like remind. She goes, "Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about."
Kayla would be fine taking new memories. Her memory's like a fish.
She said, "Throw those hoes away."
Her memory's like a fish.
1 hour left. Okay, whoa. I'm sorry. I was reading it like how my list was. Anyways, if you have 1 hour left to live right now, like say we heard a loud beep and then it was like you have 1 hour to live, what would you do right now? Like you're sitting right here in this chair and while we're filming, like we have 1 hour left.
So how much we can do if we have an hour? Like I can't get anywhere, so it's like I can't get home to my family in an hour.
No, that's what I'm saying. Really?
So realistically, I guess I'd like
inside?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm honestly scared of what's going on out there. Like, what if I get killed faster than in an hour? And, like, I have less time, so I'd rather just stay inside. You know what I mean? And then I would just, like, call people. If I have an hour, I can call, like, pretty much everybody I need to talk to for, like, a good 5 minutes. 2 minutes, say bye real quick. And I would probably eat something.
I think...
That's really fat of me, but, like, I would eat something.
I mean, of course. Yeah. I would eat something, too. But it's now that I'm, like, thinking about the question, I'm, like... Usually, like, an hour, it's like, oh, it's an hour. But in a question like this, an hour, I'm like, oh, my God, this is too short. Like, I'm thinking about things I want to do. I'm like, I can't do all of these in 1 hour. It doesn't.
What would you do?
I don't know.
I know what you would do.
I know you know what I would do.
She would leave me, 8-Ball, and Moochie
and
go to her exes. I'm not going there. I'm not dying there. You have me so messed up.
Okay, well, realistically, he's coming here.
I'm not dying there. You're so disgusting
he's not
for
gonna
that.
want to die there.
Why are you crying? Disgusting for that. Because you would leave to go there and leave 8-Ball and Moochie here.
No, but I was thinking about that. I wouldn't even. No, I would have to. I wouldn't be able to leave my house. Yeah, and Uber's not coming to pick you up, Brie. Yeah. At the end of the world. Yeah, I wouldn't get there till an hour. Like, you know what I mean? So that just makes no sense. But
she would try.
No.
She would try. Look at her sick ass. You're disgusting.
But like, I wouldn't be able to just sit here and do nothing. Like, I need to
call people. Call your dad.
No,
you would definitely call your dad. What's wrong with you? Call Katie.
I would just. But everyone's gonna be doing something else too.
Honestly,
gonna be calling people. I would have to find a bunker. Fast.
What are you talking about, Brie? We're not finding a bunker in Brooklyn
I'm gonna
right
beat
now.
the system. I'm gonna survive past that hour. I'm gonna figure it out. I would go nuts.
I'm just gonna be watching Brie try to figure out some kind of plan to save us in this apocalypse.
Yeah.
Brie, where are we gonna find a bunker in Brooklyn?
Someone has people make them.
Yeah. You know how expensive or what we'd have to sell to get into that bunker?
And we have 1 hour to
We would have to, yeah. Unless you got a bunker guy.
Guys, at the end of the day,
we're sitting here watching TV. We're going to watch the bear.
Sit here with our cats, and I would we would just like probably huddle close.
And just watch something.
And just watch something, probably with our hearts out of our chest, but like squeezing each other. Just like knowing it happened, but not talking about it, and just watching TV.
Eating a little snack. I'd make that popcorn I gotta make. I would make that popcorn right now if I found out the world was ending.
Yeah. Like, I feel like realistically, like, we would just have to, like, shut up. But, like, we would be looking at each other, like...
We would know the world is ending.
Yeah, we would be freaking out. Internally, like...
That would be scary. I would rather not... Okay, would you rather know the world is ending, like, giving yourself an hour? Or would you rather it just, like, something hits and it's just done? You don't have that fear and anxiety.
I'd rather not know.
I'd rather not know.
I
would rather not know.
Because I'd be whoosh, gone.
Yeah. But, like, sitting there for an hour, that's going to be the longest hour of your life. Your heart is going to be literally at the bottom of your butt, bro.
Yeah.
Just, like, you won't be able to breathe.
Yeah.
And, like, the riot and panic it's going to cause.
Oh, yeah. And, like, does it really matter saying goodbye to everyone when at the end of the day, like, if it just happened with nobody knowing, they wouldn't even know that you said it. You wouldn't be able to say goodbye. Yeah, like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
It's just crazy that it could all, like...
It also crazy that very much could happen.
Someone could just, like... With the way the
Not
world
even
is
someone.
going,
It's just our solar system, bro. Like, we
that
could be
too.
we're literally a speck. It could be destroyed at any second. It has before, and it could again, and it will again. I have one more topic we could do.
Oh my god, yay. Because I have nothing.
It's about veneers.
What?
Because,
Vinny?
No, not Vinny Hacker. Veneers.
They're so scary.
They're so
scary.
scary. And I think I just would never get them. And
If you don't know the process of veneers, they basically have to
That's
shave
why.
down your actual teeth. Your teeth will never be your teeth ever again. They are done. If you get veneers, your life is basically over because your teeth
you have to
will
have veneers forever.
That's just the end of it. That's just for the rest of your life.
No,
There's no going back. They shave it down to literally these teeny little Tic Tac nubs. Like little...
all separated.
We will insert a little picture.
Oh my god, it's so terrifying.
And it's so horrifying. And then they put these little caps on your teeth. And what's sad is they fall out. Like, they're not very stable.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I've seen multiple people say they ruin your life. It's the worst decision they made. They hate it. They regret it. I've literally not heard a single person say they don't regret it. That's the thing.
It's also like, I mean, sometimes they look good.
Show me someone.
I'm sure.
Show me someone who looks good.
I've seen a lot of celebrities have veneers. They have perfect teeth, but it's just they look natural. You know what I mean? Because they're millionaires.
Happened?
No, the thing is, it's just the idea. That's not even the point for me. The idea of shaving your teeth. That's why I was like,
it's a chalkboard all over.
Oh
again,
my god!
bro.
Oh my god! Oh my god! And also like the fact that like that's your
like imagine putting your tongue on your teeth and it's just
because
gaps of little like
oh my god
missing spots.
Oh my gosh! Like I cannot believe it.
Bro,
like I
did
just
you see that video of it was a girl who was like when they by mistake shave down your teeth because they thought you were getting veneers.
That's what I was gonna mention.
Never go to the dentist again.
That's what made me think, oh my god, I want to talk about veneers.
I would
because
never go to the dentist
the
ever
fact
again.
that like they just started shaving her teeth. She was like, how many aura points did I lose when the
I
dentist
would
started
die.
shaving down my teeth?
Oh, I would sue. All I was thinking when I saw that, I was like, she better sue. Oh, I would sue. I'd be
and
like...
then that reminded me, because I also saw a video the other day that this woman, and it was like for like promotion for the video, but all the comments were like, that's wild. But basically, whatever, what's the word? Something when someone got something done, whatever they got done. Whatever they got done.
Cosmetic surgery? What are you talking about? Like work done? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's another word for like whatever...
Touch
special they got done. Like there's a word for it. Like it.
So
Anyways,
why are you even asking what's the word if I don't know the word?
Anyways, well I said never mind. You're like, what is the word?
Because you were because you were saying it like
the word is bird.
No, you
Anyways,
don't. Is it?
No.
So why?
Okay. Anyways, whatever work she got done, maybe that was it. Whatever work she got done, it was. They were shaving her teeth, but they shaved it in the middle to give her a thigh gap. Not thigh gap.
They were trying to give her a thigh gap in her freaking
tooth gap. And I think tooth gaps are cute. Naturally. What she got done, it did not look cute. It was not natural. It was just like, literally, like, imagine you're like, because it wasn't like a natural gap. Like, they cut her front teeth in half.
Teeth are literally such a sensitive thing.
I can't. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
My whole mouth.
Teeth on a chalkboard.
Stop it.
That's what I imagine.
Like imagine they
down
took
teeth.
like
I don't care. I mean, watch like.
Why are dentists? Like, why do you want to be that? No one likes you guys.
Because they're rich.
Yeah, but nobody likes you people.
Some
literally,
people do.
No one's like, oh my god, I love the dentist. I want to go to the dentist. Who says that? Kids hate you. Sorry, I have pent-up aggression to dentists.
I don't care how much money, if I ever get, I won't be getting veneers. I'll get my teeth fixed. I'll get and I probably will regardless one day, like Invisalign or something.
Yeah, but
I'm
don't
not
do veneers.
I'm not gonna do veneers.
If I get a call from any one of my friends saying they're doing veneers, I'm dropping them. I'm no longer being their friends. I'm like, I can't look at you. I can't be blinded every time I look into your teeth.
Now you shaming them.
I can't look at them. I will not be friends with you. I will not be friends with you because your underneath teeth scare me. They scare me.
You heard it here. Hidaya will not be friends with people with veneers.
I will not be friends with you. I will not be friends with you. You scare me because I feel like you could easily chomp off like a piece of my skin.
Unless, and correct me if I'm wrong, there is veneers where they don't have to shave off your teeth, because I think that exists.
Then why would they have to shave off your teeth?
But
I don't believe it.
yeah, why would you
I don't
choose to
believe it.
shave off your
I don't
teeth?
believe
Like
it.
I don't know.
Because why
I don't
would
know.
they have that
Some
option?
people just have the balls. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe we're weak, and like we just can't.
No,
do it
maybe
like
we're
them.
strong for just, you know, settling with what God gave us in our mouth and not shaving our teeth down. I think I'm very strong.
No, but that's the thing. It's just the way it looks before.
It's horrifying.
And like also like I'm gonna have to be like knocked out in anesthesia if you're gonna do this to me.
You're
you know
not
what I
doing
mean?
this. No one's doing this to you.
No, I'm just saying. all right.
I'm not doing this to you, so don't worry. Do the outro. You do it.
Oh! I didn't. All right, we're wrapping it up now. Thank you for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us your favorite part.
Yeah, whatever we asked each other, we want to hear your answers.
No, yeah,
too.
I better see a bunch of comments because I like to read them. But yeah, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. But also, this video is posted a day late, but that was because it was a religious
day.
Muharram, yeah, it's Ashura day. So we held off on posting on Wednesday. So sorry you guys got the video a little bit late, but
Bye.